Hello, it's ODQ, and I'm in the middle of sort of chilling and killing. Thought I would just kind of pop on for load up another quick video for your enjoyment, your laughter, whatever you want. Here we go. I'm in a really good mood because I've had some really lucky drops recently. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to link everyone like I did. I don't know if I did that or not, but I felt like doing it. I'm just, it's, feel fortunate. So we'll see. Oh, it's hot coffee. I've had some luck like that before in the past with when I played my Ranger headshotting, but I'm not killing even a third of the fast that my Ranger was headshotting mobs easily. So seriously, I could probably headshot with my Ranger 3 mobs to every one my Shaman's killing. But I don't know. That's the thing. And like I've said before, though, I'm really doing this for AAs, just to kind of make sure I get up to snuff on AAs as quick as I can, but not getting crazy with it. Just to kind of cross another thing off my list for my Shaman. Well, this is slow killing, kind of like my Necro. I think I've mentioned this also before, or whatever. It just feels different than the kind of slow killing on my Necro. And this feels just more enjoyable than my Necro for some reason, even though I'm not quite as powerful solo. It's just my personal preferences. I think it's just kind of being biased with it. I'm not saying that should apply to everybody, but it's just how I'm wired, just what I kind of personally prefer is kind of seems to be hitting that mark. And Shamans are definitely much more desirable in groups, so good to go. You can probably hear that, so I'm going to stop sipping my coffee, slurping it. Oops. Oops. Wrong button. So no, I'm not talking very much. This is a good one for me to try to edit for music. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I really do prefer this over Necro. Using the Necro as an overall character. You know, grouping and some soloing, kind of both type of thing. I think I enjoy playing my Shaman in a group more than I do my Beast Lord. That's why I've always been up and down with my Beast Lord. Sometimes, admittingly, probably a little high, a little too high on them than I should be. And because I never stick with them. And each time I think it's going to be a little different. Finally gotten used to how the pets are just the buffs on the pets and how the pets are just different. It's hard to explain exactly what it is. The buffs are wonky, they're different. They don't really protect the Beast Lord as much as, say, the other two pet classes that are more casters. Beast Lord's more of a melee guy, so I think that's why they don't have the pets keep aggro as well. Also because the Beast Lord can FD and drop aggro. But it's just annoying to me. Playing my Beast Lord is annoying to me after a while. I like the monk part of the Beast Lord though, with the kicks and stuff like that, so that's why I have a persona on that Beast Lord that's a monk. It's only level 23 though, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Just saw Necro running down by us. Now, what the hell's that Shaman doing? Just killing stuff on his own. Doesn't he know he can do way better than the group? Guess we don't have time for it right now. Or weekend chores we'll do in a bit. I just wanted to get this recording out of the way, put up on YouTube. Here we go. Bubba. Bubba can be annoying sometimes. Yes, I'm back to drinking my coffee. I can't help myself. Sorry. I'm trying not to make it so slurpy. But it's hot. And it's in a travel mug, so it's hard not to. So here in the last 10 minutes-ish of the video here, I want to talk about grinding, why I like it so much. Not so much from a self-examine, trying to analyze my own feelings and crap like that, but just the actual straight up benefits that it gives me, and and what contributes to why I like doing it. Number one, because I don't like to just go up on a message board old school or try to do a bunch of Google research, internet research on what's the best spell lineup, how do I, what should I do here, what should I do, just asking and having people tell me what the best way is. I like to figure it out myself. It's part of the fun of the game. And when I'm grinding, it gives me an opportunity to kind of experiment with this thing and that thing. Now I'll ask questions, especially online in the game. It's like, hey, what, you guys use this, or how do I heal that, or what is the, do we have a single target cure maybe, or stuff like that. But I don't rely on that completely. Oop, you got somebody getting jiggy with it. So there's that, and it allows me to experiment with not just different spell lineups, but the macros I like to use. What should I have? What situation should I prepare for to handle this macro and that macro and stuff like that, right? For example, I got this AoE wave, heal wave. That's for that does that casts the recourse wave heal for the whole group, and it also casts some other AA heals that heal the entire group. Intervention, I think it casts intervention actually, and then it does another version of an AA version of intervention again if I need more than one intervention, depending how much in the crap we're in. So that's what this is sort of like my, oh no, the group, I got behind in healing and there's several people in the group getting low on health. I'll hit this button a couple times, bam, bam, and if I still need it, again, I'll hit again, bam. If intervention's down, I still have the AA version of it. It should still be up there. So I thought that through, So so I think about that. How to set up a heal tank only single target heal spell, and just all of these. I just kind of think about what macros I might need to get through in a typical group setting. And it gives me time to kind of really, on my own, I guess it's sort of a testable environment, I suppose, right? At least for on my own. What AAs do, just click on it for a wonder, what the hell does this do? I'll read it and I'm like, well, it's not real clear. Let me just see if there's a casting time to it. I'll click on it. Oh, this is the cast. Awesome. It's easy to put in a macro. When should I use this? Read further what it's supposed to do. Just kind of figure stuff out. And you can figure stuff out in a group and stuff, but depending on what you're doing in the group, if you're doing anything besides just DPS, you're probably going to be, the group, it's hard to say, if the group's going to let you do that too much. Everybody has their own goals. I just kind of prefer to be ready, sort of like practicing before performance. Rehearsing before performance. You rehearse, try to think of different things you might need to feel comfortable with. Make sure you know the roadmap, all kinds of things like that, and then when you get to the performance, you just execute it. So I'm practicing. This allows me time to practice, and then when I get in a group, I execute the performance I have practiced, and rehearsed. So the guy off in the distance you just saw got whooped. Oh no, maybe not. Is that a mob? Oh, I didn't know those mobs could heal themselves. Yeah, that's somebody just got whooped. Stuff. Somebody alt. Yeah, I don't. You're here somewhere. Yeah. So that's one thing about it. I think that's just really it. I mean, I'm just kind of a rehearsal. I like to be prepared. It was like that when I was a musician. I really made sure I was prepared. Whenever I went to a gig, I knew it. I knew it inside out. And if I ever had any sort of personal thing come up and it got in the way of that happening, and I still tried to go through with the gig, it didn't end. Yeah, it was not good. It's not a good idea to do that. Not for me. Not the way I work. As a musician, that was a little opposite what most performers are. A lot of performers are nervous before the gig, and they get out there and they get doing it, and they use that energy, and it ends up okay. Me, I'm not nervous before a gig at all. When I get out there at the gig in front of a huge crowd, that's when I got nervous. And I was not able to harness the nervous energy. It just, it didn't. I have to be relaxed when I'm out there. And for me to be relaxed when I'm out there and able to think or do things that I've rehearsed so much that I don't have to think, I can't be nervous. So I'm a rehearser. I'm a practicer. Maybe that's probably at core why I like doing this and why I believe in the application of what this can do for a person that wants to know how to play their character. Now, doing things solo is most of the time is very different than in a group, but with the Shaman anyway, I kind of am in a group. Got to keep that. Bubba is my tank. I don't keep him alive. Things are a lot harder to live through. And takes a heck of a lot longer too. So This war collar already has some stuff on it. This guy was, the dude is trying to, he saw me over here killing with my Shaman, and I think there's a Shaman Shadow Knight box that roams around in this zone sometimes when I'm playing. Because I think I've seen somebody do that before. And they either don't know what they're doing, that's my timer by the way, or they're feeling a little jealous because they see me doing things that they can't do with their box. I don't know. Anyway, after we kill this one, oops, a little bit of a habit there. I'm going to call this an episode, I guess, of Killing and Chilling. It's really hard to find music that is truly chill worthy. I would really want to find a nice slow funk, just real bass line, electric bass doing its thing, and just kind of chill. So maybe I might have to take care of that myself instead of being lazy. Unfortunately, I do not have a bass anymore, so I have to get a bass. I'm a drummer per trade. Well, I used to be years ago, but through the passage of time and the requirements of family life, as a parent, I've left a lot of that behind, sometimes for my mental health and also sometimes for simple money, period. I have a son that has a disability, and that can get expensive. All right. Well, this is Elwood EQ, and I'm out of here.